What's up, YouTube, man? We got a little video talking about how Pooh Shiesty got released early from prison. Apparently, the streets finna get crazy again in Memphis, boy. Shiesty being out again. We finna see what it's talking about, though.
Pooh Shiesty got locked up for shooting some dudes and was
What it's
supposed
talking
to
about.
be in prison for 5 years. But now he's home early and already turning up the heat in the trenches. In October 2025, Pooh Shiesty was officially released from prison after he spent 3 years in the feds. A lot of people thought the news was fake when it first broke, but then Shiesty's lawyer Bradford Cohen hopped on IG and confirmed Pooh Shiesty was really free. Shiesty was originally facing and took his case to trial. He pleaded guilty to get some of the charges dropped, but Bradford Cohen said the feds still wanted to give him 10 years in prison. The judge ended up giving Shiesty 5 years, but Shiesty kept his head down instead of sparking any drama on the inside, so they let him out early after he only served 3 years. The details about the case haven't been released, but right now, Shiesty's still at a halfway house and isn't completely free yet. He'll be able to go out and do his thing during the day, but then he'll have to check back in at the halfway house at night. When the feds let Shiesty walk out the door, the first thing he did was walk up to the jeweler and dropped $100K on a new chain. Shiesty's been out of the game for a few years, but his pockets aren't looking any thinner. And when he linked up with his homie Big 30 during his first day out, Big 30 handed Shiesty a huge bankroll to celebrate. Dropping racks wasn't the only thing Shiesty did during his first day out though. He's been trying to get with Cardi B for a while. And when Shiesty came home, he hopped in her IG comments and said, "I love you." That wasn't the first time Shiesty tried to shoot a shot with Cardi B though. Back in August 2024, Cardi had filed for divorce from Offset. So Shiesty commented on her IG live from prison and said, "I'm 5 minutes away, baby. Open the door." It doesn't look like that's gonna work out for Shiesty though, because Cardi B is with Stephon Diggs from the New England Patriots, and they're about to have their first kid together. Shiesty hasn't dropped any music for 2 years, but he's still got a lot of fans waiting for him to hop in the booth. The last track Shiesty dropped was Federal Contraband 2, and he recorded it on a jail phone. Shiesty rapped about how brutal it was inside and said, "Shit going all bad, but I'm patient, knowing something good gotta come next. Oh, Selly just got killed. His killer gone to ADX. Went from Audemars to G-Shock. These the jailhouse Rolex." And on the same track, Shiesty rapped about losing his cousin Big Scar while he was locked up. Big Scar and Shiesty have blood ties, and Shiesty's the one who linked Big Scar up with Gucci Mane. Shiesty was already working with Gucci, and when Scar started making music, he got on the phone with Gucci Mane and ended up signing to his 1017 label. Scar had a crazy life and survived getting shot back in 2020. But then Pooh Shiesty got locked up, and that was the last time he ever saw his cousin. In December 2022, the news broke that Big Scar had died from an accidental overdose, and on the track Federal Contraband 2, Shiesty rapped, "They locked me up for 5 winters, got a shine to beat the summer, on bad terms with Scar before he died, couldn't even say I love him." Scar had drug issues for a while before he died, and Shiesty said, "I found out through the CO, he let me out, said call your mama, baby Shiesty think I be bitching. I holla at him cause I love him. If I sit back and watch drugs kill you, I fell as a brother. Sobered up, I don't think they're ready for the new me. They in trouble." Big Scar's death was a big loss, but the whole situation in Memphis has changed while Shiesty was locked up, and now 2 of his homies are in the middle of a deadly beef. Big 30's one of Shiesty's closest homies, and they started Chopper Gang together back in the day. Both of them were popping off in the rap game, and Big 30 got a deal with Moneybagg Yo around the same time that Pooh Shiesty signed with Gucci Mane. Back then, Shiesty, Big 30, and Moneybagg Yo were all hopping on tracks together. But while Shiesty was locked up, Big 30 and Moneybagg sparked up some drama, and Moneybagg tried to drag Pooh Shiesty into it. Big 30 linked up with Moneybagg Yo through his cousin Nooski. Nooski came up in the trenches and ended up getting a deal with Moneybagg's Red Gang label. But Big 30 claimed that Moneybagg only signed Nooski and him because Moneybagg needed some shooters for protection. Then Nooski got killed in 2022, and on the track Federal Contraband 2, Pooh Shiesty shouted him out and rapped, "Long live the members, man. We don't say rest in peace. They live through me. Lump, Rico, 2-3, Trey Day, Nooski. I done lost real day ones playing in these yellow lines. You hear me?" Pooh Shiesty hasn't said anything about Big 30 and Moneybagg Yo's beef, but Moneybagg Yo name dropped Pooh Shiesty while he was dissing Big 30 and rapped, "You're the one that did fake shit. I stood there, nigga. How the fuck am I wrong? Posted went even harder when Shiesty got locked, but it's like you stopped putting on." Big 30 and Moneybagg Yo were sending shots.
You peep how people in the streets always be into with people that they was cool
back
with.
and forth. And on the
That
trap
shit be
rap
crazy.
niggas,
Watch who
Moneybag
you
name
call your
drop
brother.
Shiesty again in raps. I feel like Shiesty. I don't need no security in the club. Most of them niggas doing the talking can't break out a dub. Might drop an op and throw a party like I'm Mr. Ruggs.
I heard yo
Big
bitches
30 and his
talking
homies
about.
were allegedly putting in work for Moneybag. And Big
I
30's
heard
homie
you
She's
niggas
Dollar
talking about
got shot
that.
and killed a couple of months after Newski was
No.
murdered. Rumors say that Shiesty already has disses on Moneybag ready to go. But hopefully he keeps his head down because he almost fumbled his whole life when he caught his case. Shiesty was already trying to stay out of the Memphis drama before he got locked up. Back when Shiesty first started popping off, Young Dolph and Yo Gotti's war was tearing up the streets. Shiesty didn't want to sign to one of them and have to pick a side in the beef, and that's why he decided to sign with Gucci instead of somebody from Memphis. But even though Shiesty didn't hop into the Dolph and Yo Gotti beef, he still had a lot of drama in the city. Before he got locked up, Shiesty was beefing with another Memphis rapper named Big Boogie. It's not clear what sparked the issue, but rumors said that Chopper Gang pulled up to Boogie's show in Mississippi and left 2 people dead back in 2020. Shiesty was also beefing with a crew called EBG, and after Shiesty blew up with the track Back in Blood, a dude named EBG E Jizzle remixed it and did Shiesty when he rapped, "Cross my heart, that's on my soul. Lil Mr. Pooh, you was a hoe. Telling gang that 30 shot you, now you rapping that's your bro." Then just a couple of weeks after E Jizzle did Shiesty, someone pulled up on E
That's
Jizzle and
crazy.
shot him.
Hold on, is he saying?
Then
I bet. Boom. Hold on. Is he saying? Cross my heart, that's on my soul. And Mr. Pooh, you was a hoe telling gang that 30 shot you, now you rapping, that's your bro. So he's saying 30 shot Shiesty before? Is that what he's saying? Well, I'm tweaking. You from Memphis, let me know about that. Big 30 shot at Shiesty? Or who is 30?
you was a hoe. Telling gang
Is
that
they
30
talking about
shot
Big
you,
30?
now you rapping that's your bro. Then just a
Chill
couple of
out.
weeks after E Jizzle did Shiesty, someone pulled up on E Jizzle and shot him. Rumors were flying that E Jizzle was paralyzed from the shots, and Pooh Shiesty clowned him for not being able to walk anymore. It turned out that EBG E Jizzle just caught a bullet in the arm and wasn't paralyzed. But it was clear that Pooh Shiesty was still connected to the trenches, even though he was running up huge numbers off the music. Shiesty blew up and hit the mainstream, but he has way deeper ties to the trenches than he does to the rap game. Shiesty's dad is a dude named Mob Boss, and in 2004, he was allegedly involved with the murder. Mob Boss was always catching cases when Pooh Shiesty was a kid and allegedly worked with the legendary Memphis drug lord named Ronnie Woods. Woods ran a crew called the Memphis Mob, and they basically owned the whole city for decades. Back in the day, Mob Boss was trying to make it in the rap game too, and he even had his own tracks called Mob Ties. Pooh Shiesty used to be in the studio with his dad when he was just a kid, but nobody knew that Pooh was gonna hop in the booth and take over. Shiesty dropped his first track with Big 30 back in March 2019. Everything he dropped was buzzing from the jump, and in 2020, he was already working with huge rappers like Gucci and Lil Baby. Back in Blood with Lil Durk took Pooh Shiesty to another level, but a month before the
I ain't gonna lie, Shiesty like influenced the world like crazy though. I don't think people realize how much he influenced the world when he was going through that whole little era. Like,
track dropped, Shiesty caught the charges that almost
he
sent
was
him away
really
for
popping.
decades. In October 2020, Pooh Shiesty rented a McLaren for some dudes in Florida and wanted to link with them again to buy drugs and sneakers. But when the dude showed up to the spot to make the deal, Shiesty or one of his homies pulled out a gun and shot one of them. Shiesty left the scene before the cops showed up, but he dropped a Louis Vuitton bag full of money on the ground that the police laid back to. They
No.
let Shiesty out on bond after they booked him, and then a few months later, he allegedly shot a club security guard in the ankle. Shiesty was facing armed robbery, aggravated assault, battery, and other charges.
He's
But he
slow.
pleaded guilty instead of taking it to trial, so most of the charges got dropped. He was supposed to be coming home in April 2026,
Get
but
some help.
Shiesty caught a big break and got released early. After the news broke, Gucci Mane hopped on IG and shouted Shiesty out. It's not clear if Pooh Shiesty is still signed to Gucci though. The last single he dropped is Federal Contraband too, and now is distributed by Shiesty's Chopper Gang label instead of 1017 Records. But even if Gucci and Shiesty don't have a deal anymore, that doesn't mean they stop rocking with each other. It looks like Shiesty wants to come back to the rap game and take over with his own crew. And on Federal Contraband 2, he said, "I'm the biggest. Ain't no CEO or OG over me, nigga. I'm CEO status." Getting locked up for 3 years definitely stopped Pooh Shiesty from really taking over, but he still has a lot of buzz on his name and can pick right back up where he left off if he plays it right.
Oh
Shiesty doesn't
God.
want to end up fumbling the
He
momentum he
need to
has
go
right
ahead and
now like
drop.
Bobby Shmurda and Young Thug did. Shmurda had a lot of
Bro,
hype
that's what I
behind
was
him
just
when he
gonna
came up.
say. He got a big amount of momentum right now. He dropped right now, boy. He'll easily be looking at touch about 100,000 in cash. G, like if he just dropped if he was drop an album right now, gang, he would go
For
stupid.
prison, but he waited forever to drop any new music and ended up falling off so hard that his tour got canceled because he couldn't sell any tickets. Young Thug is still huge, but he fumbled the same situation and waited forever to drop new music after he came home from his RICO case. Pooh Shiesty's first record went platinum, and he still has a lot of fans rocking with him though. So if he drops a hot track, it could put him right back on top.
Oh God.
Hell no.
That's that video though, y'all boys. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. This next video right here is Michael Myers pranks in the hood. It goes extremely wrong. We finna see what's going on. He doing Michael Myers pranks in the hood. Y'all go check out my channel and watch the next video to see what's going on in this.